Oh, so fun, eh? What a great way to end the season. Like, that's the best, that's the highest mark I've had, I think, ever on him. So that was, I'd have to check. We had a pretty good score at Devon the first year with Alleluia. The first year the judges heard that one, and so it's pretty close. Yeah, pretty close.
Who made this freestyle?
Tamara Williamson of Kerboom, and again, it's all original. It's her singing all the soprano, and Joey Nicafora is another local Newmarket boy. Now he was part of the Canadian Tenors, and he's a very good, famous tenor, but he's local to us, so I'm excited about that. It's two local singers and our Canada Goose. It's Nessim Dorma and the Flower Duet, and then the Les Mis. Yeah, this one we made last fall towards Christmas. I debuted it, I think, the second month in Florida probably, and it's been, like everything, it's taken till now with all the different little changes. You get a little little cuts here and there, how to make little pattern changes that make it really great for him. And I changed this to this final one in Devon, and it wrote Devon and Socrates. He won it in Socrates, and he was fourth at Devon. But it finally rides for him now. Like, I really can let him really show himself, and I'm not. The problem, when they change so much, when you're training them all the time, especially because I got him so late, and really I've only had him 3 years, believe it or not, and he's just so much more powerful and covering so much more ground. When you create the freestyle in 6 to 8 months, you're holding that horse back. So, once we tighten a few phrases and stuff, I can take some corners now and really let him open up into his extensions and his canter extension, and it's just a lot more fun to really ride forward, and he enjoys it obviously way more too. So it's the last 3 times I've shown it, it's been a real treat to show it. And Echo Gold pads are Echo Gold is the best. Buy Echo Gold, honestly. Buy Echo Gold. I'm telling you, kids. I'm telling you.
Goose's favorite brand. Stop it now. For the pattern.
I did. Okay. I did. It's a long shot. There are only 2 places for Grand Prix horses on the Pan Am team. And, he certainly has given me an amazing team run, and he owes me nothing, and I don't expect anything more than what he can try to do. So, when he comes out here in good company and does that, you think, he still wants to play the game. And as long as he still wants to play the game, I sure want to play the game. So
I heard he was a little goofy yesterday. I missed it. But.
Yeah, he's funny. He hasn't done that many indoors. Like, he's done the Royal now a few times, and he did the World Cup. World Cup was a bit more. There was a bit more room, actually. It wasn't quite the feeling that showing here during the day is much more difficult than at night, believe it or not, because the house lights at night. It's night lighting. It's theater lighting. So the house lights are down. So in the daytime, the house lights are up. You can see everybody moving in the crowd. You can see through the doors, and he's very aware of his surroundings. He's hyper aware. So if he can see everything, then he's genuinely scared of what might be out there. So when it's a little bit more his environment that he's used to, like when he's gone to Global or Devon so much, and there's the ring and then there's some space, then he's very comfortable. But if there's the ring and there's not much space and there's a lot going on, he's not ever being badly behaved, ever. He is always trying hard, but sometimes he's just simply too afraid.
Yeah.
And that was the case in the Grand Prix. He was excellent, but he, in the walk, he was spooking, really wanted to not be anywhere near those judges' huts, so, but it's not a problem outdoors, it's not a problem in a lot of venues, so it's not something I worry about. I don't worry about it, any carryover from it. It's just in that moment, he's scared.
So tonight?
Not scared. Not scared.
Yeah.
No, tonight conquered. But conquered it yesterday, So conquered his fears, and then all you can do is support them, and be like, there's nothing bad here, guy. Like, your food is waiting for you.
Still got a teeny bit tense in your walk.
A little bit, but that's typical for him. And I think it was more because I was ramping up the power tonight. So he had a lot of energy, and it was positive energy, but then now he has to learn to deal with that too, So.
Yeah.
It was a fun journey, though.
It was just,
really fun journey.
Power, though,
he has some power, Yep. I used to have to shut it down to keep it clean, and now I can let it out a little, but now we're both, it's like, I just sold the Toyota and I got the Ferrari. I got to figure it out a little bit now. I have 3 younger horses coming up, so I have, there'll be 6, 7, and 8 in Florida, and they're very good horses, and I'm very excited about them, but there is a gap between him and them, so yeah.
And are you still working with the U.S. eventers?
I am. I do. I work with all. I love it. I absolutely love it. They're amazing, amazing people. They are incredible riders, and they really have a great partnership already with their horses. So it's a good fit for me. It's the way I like to teach. It's the way they like to ride. So it's been a really extraordinary journey. And I'm still working with David O'Connor, and that is, he's forgotten more than I know. So it's fantastic to work with him.
Yeah, you still work with some of the Canadians too.
I do. I work with all the local Canadians that are local to me. Come for sure. Yeah.